Ebusuafo, good morning. Mwamushu minima. Me sorry I'm driving. I'm getting ready for work. And me nuya bi madam fo, because madam fo nuya bi. I send me pictures be from Ghana. Share me ra ho papa. Me ra ho I did not tell me so pictures na me hu ye na I told me so. I will try to put it on this platform. Now, assemble kuna me enya assemble in fact in same bebre ne guma koma so am a person maker. Share we are simuna ye wono. You see this life we are living this life we living. We are simuna ye tsisiano. We should I always talk about this thing. Since I became a born again Christian, yeah. I would call myself as a church goer because there were a lot of things I would say, sorry, please. There were a lot of things I would say, I thought I was doing right, but it was not right in the sight of God. Before the throne of grace, it wasn't right. So I passed through a lot of things. And after passing through it, yesterday I was sitting down with my husband. I was like, you know what this person did to me? I thank God I passed through it. And you made the same fame because and then it's one. It has those times I was thinking it will, that person was hurting me or doing, really doing bad things to me, of which it was. But it became a lesson to me. It became an experience to me. It became a trial that I won victory over. Do you understand me? And it wasn't by my strength. And also because I never gave up on God. No matter what I was going through, I never gave up on God. And from to be an meeting, and from how at that moment, and now my let me say, my relationship with Christ, it didn't matter. I still did not give up on him. I still prayed and cried and called to him. And that was when he told me that I'm still his daughter. Or mommy tias said ne bani me or dasodomi. It's tibia mitimuno. And in effect, where I am, he is not happy about it. So I need to move. And this time I obeyed and I moved. And when I moved, I've become a happy person, a happy soul. I've become a born again Christian, and a lot of things I've come and noticed in life that it is just vanity. No, it's just vanity. Listen, when you die right now, where do you think your soul will be going? Even though I'm saying I'm a born again Christian, no, every day, each day of my life, I pray to God that whatsoever that is still in me, that is not worth me coming before his throne, he should help me take it out. He should deliver me from it. Do you understand me? Because you cannot come to Christ with your old self. It is not possible. You can't do that. You can never come to Christ with your old self. You need to renew your heart, your spirit, your mind. You need to renew yourself in him. Let him put on you a new garment. That is when you can come to him. So there will be some things that you are still doing that is difficult for you to come out with. My dear, pray to God. Ask him for help and he will help you. He will deliver you. My friend, this friend just called me and sent me some pictures because I've not heard from him for some time. And I was like, what is going on? He was even thinking because he has not also heard from me. Like, I've not heard from my sis. What is going on? So he just called me and told me, says, this is what happened. So 3 friends of him just passed away. 3 friends. Omewu. How did they were going to work. And a car ran over them. Those bauxite cars, those big tractors ran over them. And they were sitting in their car. Personswagen, like, just those normal family cars and stuffs. Those big cars ran over them. And all the 3 died instantly. And those driver ran away. That is Africa. Before I'll get to that side, I want to talk about our soul. Immediately he told me this. Do you know what I thought of? I just sank. I was just, I said, Major Joye. I just asked him, so where are these souls going to? Because nobody will stand up and say, today, God forbid, that he's prepared to die or something. No one. Even if you were a bad person, an evil person, I believe you still don't think you are going to die tomorrow. Or today you're going to die. So since we know these things, what are we supposed to do? Children of God, Christians, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? We need to, the only thing I said to my friend was like, you see what I always tell you about? When Tinadebia Mekasa Rachel will say, listen, you need to live a Christ-like life. You need to change. Give your ways to Christ. This is the reason why. Because you don't know when you'll be called. You don't know when a sign be better. You don't know when this, God forbid, somebody with his bad, this thing, would just, hate you. You just don't know. You don't know. So as young as you are, and as young as we are, what do we have to do? We need to live a Christ-like life. Live our life as Christ wants us to live. We need to give ourselves for him. In everything, we need to give our life to him. Serve him with wholeheartedly. Not kakra. We shouldn't be lukewarm people. We shouldn't put one leg here and the other leg here. No. It's either we are going or we are not. Because today, when God calls you, or when he takes, do you know something, Christian? Most of the time we forget that this breath that we have in us, okay, is a living breath. This breath that we have in us, it is not, by chance that we have. Do you know who gave that breath to us? We are breathing. You are awake today. This morning you woke up. Did you even thank God? Even if you couldn't pray, did you say, God, I thank you for blessing me with another day? Were you able to remember that and do that? I don't think so. But you are awake. You are living. You are going. You've sat in your car. Even if you don't have cars, in the bus, whatever. And you are going. Did you say, God, thank you for another life you've given me? Because he is the breath of life. He gave us life. And he can take that life from us anytime he feels like and he wants. Especially when we are not living the life he has asked us to live. That means we are not worth of living. And even if he doesn't do it, the devil will have his way in us and take that life from us. And at the end of the day, where will our souls be? Or where will it go? Do we sit down and think? That is just what I was thinking. Young guys, one of them just married last year. Young couple. Not even 29, not even 30 years. I think the eldest will be maybe 30 plus. But they are all dead. They woke up this morning saying they are going to work. That morning they woke up, they are going to work. It didn't happen today. But I think he said 3 days ago. They woke up. Those were kids. Told their children, I'm going to work and come. Those were wives. Told their wives, I'm going to work to come. But they didn't come back again. Do you think if they knew they were going to die, they would sit in that car and leave their various homes? I don't think so. Did any of them even pray and thank God before leaving? How will we know? But where are they going? Where will their soul go? Maybe if I'm doing some videos, people will think, me won't tell me, and I may yes, I share. Me won't tell me. Some people will think, this girl, look at what she's doing. don't really know Anita. Oh, really? You might know me, but you don't know me. You might know me, but you do not know me. The way God knows me, my dear, you don't know me like that. So if you see me doing some videos or putting some videos there for us to learn and change our ways, I know what I've been through. I know where God has taken me, where I've passed through to get to the stage that is making me do this video to you. I don't care however you might know me. I do not care. What I care about is what God sees me to be and where He's taking me to, how He want to use me. That is what I care about. That is what I care about. Me won't tell you. Say met ho, and I say I will come and I will be making videos to learn. And I'm not doing it to get followers. No. I'm doing it because that is what God wants me to do. Because I've been there. Imagine I died from those at that particular time where I was. I talk about fornication. I thought I've been there. I talk about a lot of things. It is not right. What will you do when you die in those things, in those sins that you might have? Where would you go to? Because you are not ready to die. You are not ready to die. So please, let us live a life that Christ will be happy when as He sits on His throne and look onto the earth, the four corners of this earth, and whenever He sees us, He will be happy with us. Let us live that type of life. Don't let us look at the worldly things, what is going on in the world, and follow them and do it. Because we are children of Zion. That is what we have to know. Our lives needs to be different. Our ways needs to be different. Our thoughts needs to be different. Our steps needs to be different. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but when you really surrender it all to God, He will lead you and it will be easy. And bear in mind, don't think you will be following Christ and you will not go through persecution. My dear, you will, because He did. He was accused wrongly. He was betrayed. He was beaten. He was insulted. They did all sorts of things to Him that we all know He did not do, if He's single of them. Yet He died for us, for our dirt and iniquities, for our sins that we still can't let go. So if you know you want to follow Him, bear it in mind. You will go through persecution. You will go through that trials. You will go through that temptation. You will go through all those things. And it shouldn't let you give up. I'm talking. Sometimes things still happens to me that sometimes I give up. I feel like giving up. But I thank God I have my husband who, my dear, this man is just a God sent to my life. He encourages me so much that I don't even know what to do. Even when I know, sometimes I notice it's so hard and difficult on him. But he still pushed me and gave me that vim, that courage that I need. I pray you will have it as a wife or as a husband. You will have such person in life. And where I've gotten into in my Christian life, it's not easy for me to calm down. It's not easy for me to give up. Even if I feel like giving up or I want to, I still cry to God that He should strengthen me, because it's the work of the devil. No matter what you go through, it's the work of the devil. My dear, let's live a life that even if we are not aware, and today God calls us, we will be happy that we have a place that we are going. The best place ever. Okay? Let's live a life that God will love and see us leave. It breaks my heart. From nowadays, if I hear that they say somebody is dead, this person is dead, the first thing that comes in, where is this person going? Where is he or she going? How is he or she going to account to Christ? How? So let's check ourselves. Even as I'm talking, I'm still checking myself, because I've still not gotten there at where I want to get. The last time I made a video about angriness, dealing with the spirit of anger. My dear, if you've not watched it, go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. What the spirit of anger can cause you. Even if you were a good person, even if you try your best to live the life of Christ, if there are some things in you, that petty things we think they are nothing, that little lies, that little sins we do that we think is nothing, it is also huge in the sight of God, because we can never hide it. Having the spirit of anger is a sin. We need to call on God to deliver us from it. Please, whoever in this world, whatever I bring out, if you're going through the same things, watch my videos. Take some seed. The good ones you think is the good one, take it out and use it. So when we die, our soul will be happy. Because you see this thing, we will leave it here. It will rot, because it's nothing. What is important is the soul, the spirit inside us. Do not let the soul bleed for the good things he or she want to do for Christ. And we have guardian angels. We have our angels around us. Let these angels work for us. Don't let us run. Don't let our feet. Do not let our feet be so, fast in sin, in getting into sin, our hands or our mind or whatever, in getting into sin. It grieves the soul. It grieves our heart, our soul, our spirit. It grieves our angels around us that God, the Most High God, the Creator of heaven and earth, has given us. It grieves them. They want to do better things, glorious things to glorify our Most High God. So please, let us think about the youth of today. All what we know is luxurious cars, luxurious houses, having those billions of accounts. I'm not saying money is no good, but get it in the right way. And don't just follow that money. Follow Christ as well. And let me get to Ghana. Our politicians, why? Why? How can a driver kill 3 innocent people and boom, run off? It will never happen in Europe. They will catch that person. Because there are cameras everywhere. You cannot kill. I even heard that, I don't know if it is true. Those in Ghana, let me know if this is true. That a Ghanaian will have a driving license and yet kill somebody. And because the person has a driving license, they will let the person go. Because I was saying to my friend that, this one, he ran because he knew that when he's caught, when he say a China, life, he knew that when he's caught, he's gonna be held responsible and he's going to life in prison. And then my friend said, no, it's not like that over here. He will never be there life. No, they'll let him go. I said, what? After doing such a terrible thing? Because he has a life. I said, what insolence? What are you telling me? How can somebody having a license kill somebody, 3 people, run over them, and let that person go scot-free? And I said, if they will let that person go scot-free, God will not let him go scot-free. So the family who are watching me today, my condolence to you all. But believe me, that God, wherever this driver is, God will not let him go scot-free. God will avenge the death of your family and of your loved ones that you've lost. God will avenge those deaths. He will not go scot-free. Ghana, our politicians, please. I remember when those fix the country, fix the trend thing came. I came out to make a video as well. Please. There are roads, a lot of roads in Ghana that are bad. You have one lane road. One lane road. It doesn't make sense. Why would this accident occur? And the hard thing is, it is only the innocent people who keep dying, the civilians who keep dying. Have you heard a politician and I say a president? I'm not saying they should die, God forbid. Ghana for the year come upon my Giannis Bonino. Main cancer, Yamin Pengu. I'm not praying for any, I'm not wishing anybody's dead. But have you ever seen? It's hardly for you to hear that there is this president's daughter or son or politician, member of parliament or minister's son or what giving the minister self has died in some horrible accident. It's hard. It is hard. This get me back to this Christ thing I'm talking about. When you live your life right, when you surrender yourself to God and you live his life, you live the life he wants you to live. When things like this are coming, he will take you out. He will save you from it all. Because some, a bit me abaye is sign. A bit me aye obonsam shishe you obi na shishe sa ade no se beba. It can be that somebody planned it to kill these people. It can be that it is the handwork of the devil. Because the devil, as I said, the devil has 666 tricks. He knows he came to steal, kill, and destroy, my dear. What do you expect? What do you think? Living your life just like that? Are you the one who created yourself? The living breath that you are breathing. Do you know how you breathe? So give that life again to the one who created you. So he can always protect you and guide you from all these things. Even though if you woke up and you did not even pray, you just say, God, thank you for granting me another life. When something is coming, he will protect you. So you know, sometimes you'll be going to a place and then something will just tell you, no, wait a while. You don't understand, you'll be rushing. But it happens to us most of the time. Maybe those we don't have cars, we don't drive. When we are, even if you are driving, you'll be rushing. And if you are not driving, you want to take the bus, you'll be rushing. And maybe you say that you miss the bus, then you'll be so angry. You miss the bus, but maybe because something is going to happen, and because you are a child of God, God knows you. The blood, you have a significant sign, symbol upon your forehead, spiritually and physically. So the angels of God saw you and made you miss that bus, but you will not understand. Because when you go, something might happen, and he does not want you to be one of them. So you will miss the bus, or you will get into traffic, and he wouldn't understand. Some of them, it occurs to them when they are in that traffic. The moment they pass through the traffic, they will see an accident. Then someone will be like, oh my God, this was the bus I was supposed to take. Or those driving, this was the lane I was supposed to take. It could have been me. Do you remember then that it was God who sent his angels to stop, to make you be in traffic, or to make you miss your bus, or anything, or to make you delay? Think about that. We do not owe our life. Yes, Christ has given us the choices. But let's make the right choice. And back to our politicians in Ghana. Make our roads good. If the road needs to be 3 lanes, please make it 3 lanes. If it's supposed, Apostle Kwajima Beka, the legend. Imagine a whole greater Accra region, the capital. Share. Imura ni fi. Woho. Ebe the legend is swampa. Any the legend is saying. If the road is supposed to have 3 lanes, let them please make it 3 lanes for us. Because one road cannot contain a car going and a car coming. How would they know which one is coming? Of course, there will be accidents everywhere. The only place you see good roads are where the rich people are. So we those we don't have it. We that we don't have it. We are nothing to them. We will see good roads on where the rich people are staying. Where the rich people are staying, that's where you see good roads. That's where you see good things. And the rest, we are stupid for them. We are stupid. But it's these same people, when it's time for voting, they will still come and vote for you. Do you think they give you someone by the time? How can you make a road with quota? How is that possible? What do you quota near road? There's cement. Cement. Road ni kwani papa mukwa puto sma. E ponzo en futuro road na da wa muni say road the way but say a fukro way to kokro way so a road that it is a road that cars pass through. It's a business kind of road. It goes places. Ne in futuro sand. If they are also if they make up their mind to also fix it, it will be quota. The quota never fix it because it's the cheapest. Man Kwame Nkrumah fixed road. He used cement too. Kwame Nkrumah or you use cement. We use cement to fix the road. No quota. And when the road is supposed to have 3 lanes, let it have it. When it's supposed to have 2 lanes, let it have it. So we will have the difference. When the road needs a sharp corner, put a sign, do something, slow down. Make the road, please, because our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our fathers, children, they are dying innocently. Boom. And those reckless drivers, they are all having license in Ghana. Some people don't even learn how to drive good because automatic car boom. Now there are a lot of automatic cars. So when they just teach them how to drive 1, boom, boom, 2 times, 3 times, they say they know driving. They even bribe to give driving license in Ghana. Bribe to give driving license. If you want to drive, take your time, learn the theory, learn the driving yourself, learn it good. When you are driving, think about yourself, think about the streets. When I say the street, people crossing and everything, be careful, please. Please be careful when you are driving. How can a driver kill 3 innocent people? Somebody's husband, somebody's father, somebody's son, somebody's brother. And run off. Run off. Who go home with him? Who can home with him? As I'm talking, I'll be putting the pictures there so you can see it. I promise so me with your menka. Who go home with him? We're trying to call. It's hardly for you to hear, and for you to hear that they said the minister has died on this road or this thing. It's hard. Or a son or a daughter of them, or a family member. It's hard. Because most of the people who die, innocent ones, the civilians, they keep dying. They keep dying. Please, President Akufo-Addo, you are trying. Please try your best. Ministers of road or whatever, please do your work. We beg you. When this saying government was on it, it was them who were doing. So we have come. We're not going to do it. Those things needs to stop. Ghana, it needs to stop. It doesn't matter who was on it before you people came. As long as you are there, continue from there. Use good cement to fix our roads. Make it 2 lanes if we need to have it. Make it 3 lanes if we need to have it. Stop that one lane that cars are going and coming on that same lane. If it's a sharp edge, how are you going to see? That is my problem. Look at the way Ebony died. On a sharp corner. One lane. Baku soko. Why? Even when they are supposed to, your friend is saying, check their license. Here, there are days you go, they check the cars. We call it auto-curing. Okay? Auto-curing. It's time. They have time for everybody as long as you are driving, because at that system, you cannot escape it. You take it, they check everything. If everything is in order. If it's not in order, you don't drive that car. Until you fix it, they will give you a distance. And if you dare drive it and they catch you, you will clap for the government. Yet you, Nasa with the corner will fail, you fail. So they don't do it. When you fail on something, you take it to your garage, you fix it, and you bring it back again for check, re-examination, whatever. They recheck it again, and when you pass, that is when they will give everything to you. Then you can drive your car. Do we do it back home? No. You put a car engine and when you brake doesn't work, but you still be driving. Or a car need to say polluting the air, killing innocent people. And we are all there. We have our ministers and presidents or whatever driving in big cars, rich people driving in big cars. Aircon, good road. Lane. It is not their lane. They don't even pass them. If they are really working and they knew their work, they would have passed them. That is why I'm making this video. They would have, please, whoever who is watching, if you share this video for me, I beg you in the name of God. Share it and God will bless you. And please, let us live a life that when God calls us, we will be happy, our soul will rejoice. It will not shed tears. Because heaven and hell is real. My dear, it is real. It is not a myth. It is real. It will happen. Jesus Christ is coming. He will soon come. He will come. It will happen. A bear says me I'm making. But I show my brother home. Because I've still not gotten there, as I said. Thank you for watching. Please share, like my videos. Subscribe to my channel as well. Talk with Anita. When you go on YouTube, you will find me. On Facebook is MB Mom. Thank you. God bless you.
Say